Let's return to our figure now. There are, I do the measuring because I want to make sure that I also the backside and everything I get right as far as is bringing this figure in where he's not too big. Most of the figures are about an inch across the back side. In other words, so this is going to be brought down a little bit in here. We want to bring some of this down. Okay. Let's continue to work on the piece. This is a beautiful day out here today. It is very unique. I'm gonna make this, as I say, crouch cut. Right there. All right. Now, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. November 3rd, it's getting close to it. We will have, I probably by that time, I don't know, we'll have a new president or the same president or whatever. I hope everybody goes out and votes. And the way I look at politics or anything like that, and I'm just going to say this, and this has nothing to do with the candidates or anything like that, but whoever is in there, Jesus Christ is still on the throne. And He is my Savior, and He is my Lord, and I know that He is the most important thing. So it doesn't matter to me who is in there. What matters is that Jesus Christ is in control of all things. So, but you have the right to vote, and I think it's a good right, so please do it. And I'm not getting into political stuff, I'm just saying that. But I've learned to honor my Lord and Savior, because He's the only one that is my king or my president in life. It's Him. He's a pretty good president. He's a great king. Okay. Many of you know I work in a food bank in a church where we feed the hungry. And that's a pretty tough job. I'm going to tell you something. It is. It's a lot of work. This COVID stuff has created a lot of work for us. And because we have to do it outside, and we have to do it like drive up and stuff. And we don't have a lot of workers, but so it's changed a lot of things. But the people seem to like it. They seem to like the drive-up thing. but it's a lot of work. But I thank God that I have I'm doing the hand here. I thank God that I have a chance to work with such things like that. Tell you, it's a joy. Look at that. Look how long that thing is, man. That is something else. That blemish, as we say in there. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. Get some more. I hope everybody is enjoying their carvings, enjoying doing it. Oh wow, I never noticed this. See that mark there? And look at this back here. This is these are blemishes that are in the wood sometimes. You can stick look at that. You can stick your knife in there, and very unique. It's you have to be careful though, because those are breaking points. Make sure that your knife is sharp and that you don't break your piece by doing that. A friend of mine, John Bryan, with our club, got to attend the Renegade Carvers thing. I would have loved to go to it, but fortunately I say I just kind of keep measuring the thing. Yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, my mother has to be taken care of, and I don't able to go. Well, maybe later, one of these days. Maybe another day. It's just not right now. She is 93 years old and not doing well. So I don't know how much longer she has on this earth. Alright, I'm just cutting the folds in the pants legs. Okay. Just measuring a little bit. I'm just bringing the back down just a little bit. I'm just thinning it up just a small bit so it won't be too much larger than the other pieces, but now let's see, what do we want him to wear, to be wearing? I'll tell you what, let me get my pencil here. And I tell you what, let's put him in a, let's have the coat come across here like this. I might run into a problem with that No, that's not right. Just a minute, I'm trying to figure something out. That goes up underneath there. Do I want to do that? Or do I just want to put him in a... I tell you what, because of the areas in here that could break off, I'm not going to put him that way. I'm going to change that because of the areas right there that could break off. And all right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this right here, and I'm going to cut that right there. I'm going to come up underneath here. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to come up underneath there, take that off. There we go. See how I went up underneath there like that. All right. I'm gonna come back this way. And I'm gonna come over here. We kind of put him in a little overall type situation, since he has his hat on. And we're going to draw that up here like that and cut down there like that, and then come across here like that, and then bring that shoulder down just like that. I mean that arm down. Yeah, that shoulder. Okay. So it's sort of a overall type deal. Now let me bring this arm back just a little bit in here. There we go. Bringing that back a little bit like that, where the overalls or things that he's wearing will come around like here. And let me do this like that. I'm gonna be careful of this here, because that could easily break. Easily break. Man, let me cut my V's in here. Now, this arm is actually covering up this thing right here, but what we do want to do is to come over here and draw a line back here for the overalls. Okay, and we can also draw it back to here. All right, but we just have a And just a little bit out in there. There we go. In such a little ways. And then this basically, because it comes with hot, it's basically the arm is going to be covering that area up in there. So here we go. Where we can put him in what we would call overalls. Now, what I'm going to do is put a patch here. Okay. And what you do is you go around that patch just like this with your knife. Okay. And then you come from the outside and you just take the tip of your knife and just take that off right there. And if you have to come back here and just cut it a little bit, take that off there. With the push cut, I'm just taking that off right there. And I'll make a cut right there, and you see what I'm doing? Where the patch stands out on the pants. See that? Where it stands out on the pants. Okay, now we've got that kind of in the wrong, as he's got kind of a we'll come back here and just make this a little bit more. I want to check my width across here. It's a little bit wider, but then that's okay. That's all right. We're fine here. Okay, now that we've kind of gotten the clothes the way we want them, and actually we can come down here and we can put a few major cuts in here, and like a cut up in here. It kind of gives the wrinkle type all right. Okay. Well, now let's work on the face here. We're going to come down here. Look. Let me go ahead and draw that for you so that you can see that. I apologize that I forgot about the fact I haven't done a video in a while, that I've been always putting a towel over me when I'm carving, and I'm not going to tell you why I do that. Because they'll catch the things, catch the shavings, but I was asked to do that, and I appreciate the suggestion. Okay. Which this is where our ears will go, and we're going to come up around here, and so I need to bring this back just a little bit right here. Maybe back just a little bit more. This is where our ears will be. So let me flatten this out just a little bit. Let's come here, and I'm just going to kind of draw down a square right in here, and that will be my ear. So I'm sorry. I come up, I cut into here, I take the edge of my knife and I cut that back, and I come into here, I cut up. You really have to do some light cuts here. Cut back there. And I'm doing the same with this one. Okay, and we'll cut just